Hey guys, Half Stash here. We're going to be looking at our Valkyrie attack. This is part 4 in the series, and today we'll be looking at how to deal with air-based clan castle troops. This first attack we're going to show you is a war attack with a known lava hound in the clan castle. Wouldn't have tried to probably do this attack in this way without it, but I've been trying to find a lava hound to go against and had been unsuccessful in regular raids, and this war opportunity presented itself to me. And so I knew this base was going to be rather difficult for the Valkyries to get the 3-star on, just because of the way it was laid out. And the angle I choose to take on it probably wasn't really the right angle. I was just more concerned about dealing with this lava hound with a no lure style technique. Max lava hounds in the clan castle, they only do 14 damage per second or 28 damage per strike. And so with the Valkyries being under the heel through about 3/4 of the attack, I figured that lava hound probably couldn't do a lot of damage to the Valkyries, but when it burst they can do a lot more damage with the pups, but the poison should take care of that rather quickly. And so let's go ahead and do this replay real quick and take a look at how that works for us. So again, we're using the same army that we normally would with the Valkyries, and we can see we started off with the heroes here and here, trying to carve out this section here, driving the Valkyries into the middle. We've got both heroes here that are going to come down. Probably the optimal way would have been to have one hero here, one hero here, Valkyries in this way, drawn into the queen, and then subsequently drawn into the king after that, to drive them further to the center, with the way this base is set up with these kind of like little moat areas to steer around towards the outside. And as we know, Valkyries on the outside is a death sentence for our attack. So hindsight's always 20/20. You can always pick it apart and figure out what you did wrong afterward. We can see here the lava hound has come out. It's started to do its thing. It's firing away. And now it's just a matter of seeing if we can't keep these Valkyries healed up. Now remember, we got 20 Valkyries, and we'll just see how long we can keep 20 of them alive. They're currently getting hit by just about everything that this map can throw at us. And it looks like that lava hound really isn't doing a whole lot of damage to these Valkyries as long as they stay inside that heal circle. We've also got the healers working on them as well at the moment. And it just really doesn't seem like it's really doing a whole lot to them. And with the Valkyries not being able to hit the air, and I was really hoping that nothing would hit that lava hound. Just let it stay there and let it float around and not worry about it, not break it, not distract everybody. But the queen went and got distracted, and she goes and breaks it. And so then once the pups come out, of course they circle back in on the Valkyries. We just throw up our poison then and just finish those guys off. But as you can see, the rest of this attack's kind of a flop. But at this point, once that lava hound's been done, I know you can't really see it very well, but I sat and did a count earlier. We can kind of zoom in. If you want to sit and pick through them, there's a different spot in the second. We'll go ahead and play it just a little bit more. We can kind of see them now. There should be, at this point, I believe there's 12 Valkyries that are actually left in this cluster. So 12 out of 20 at this point in the map, probably not really bad. It's also not really good because they got spread apart like that. But that's more of just the map rather than it is the lava hound. So I think that no lure lava hound in this clan castle is a good strategy. But you still want to lure to start with, just to make sure that there's not a dragon in that clan castle, because that will ruin everything if we didn't lure that. The dragon has the splash damage, it'll kill all the Valkyries at once, and that ends our attack. So let's go ahead and take a look at actually dealing with a dragon. So just so happens we found a dragon in this one here. We'll go ahead and get this started. We can see we take our hog rider, we throw him out to draw out the troops, and we got a level 3 dragon, looks like, with a couple level 5 balloons. So, draw down to a corner using our archers. It would have been great if we could have picked a corner that was a little better for this, probably over here in hindsight. But this is how I did it because I didn't take time to look. And we draw them down, drop just a couple wizards, and then our queen, which usually you have to use your queen's ability for this. I thought about dropping out the healers right then, but it risks the dragon retargeting on the healers, so we don't want to do that. And then we just drop the healers afterward and get that queen back up to full health. And then the rest of the attack goes on, as normal. We want to make sure we put our king off to one side to carve out. Let our let our valkyries go in the middle, and we just run the rest of the attack out. And it's rather similar to every other attack that we do with the valkyries. Same principle. Just keep them in the heel. And that's really all there is to it. After this point, the initial setup was the hardest part. But you can see that that's how we take care of a dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and play this out. Alright, thanks for watching.